about the West Bank, just go back to the killing of American-Turkish citizen Ayşenur Eygi from last week, because the secretary commented on it while he was traveling. I just want to clarify a couple of things. So the IDF said effectively that it was an accident, but then we had reporting, namely Washington Post, saying the shots were taken after the peak of the protest. So there are discrepancies suggesting that perhaps it may not be an accident. What is the U.S. assessment on how she was killed?
So we are going to await the full criminal investigation that the government of Israel has launched before we make any determinations. Obviously, we are reading very closely the eyewitness accounts, and there have been numerous eyewitness accounts of what happened. You heard the secretary speak to those eyewitness accounts when he made his comments in London last week. Whether the eyewitness accounts are true, whether the accounts that the Israeli government made public are true, ultimately, this is a death that never should have happened. It's a killing that never should have happened. And it's why the secretary made clear that the Israeli security forces' rules of engagement need to be changed. So you don't continue to see the killing of unarmed civilians who are doing nothing more than showing up at a peaceful protest.
Right. A couple of things there. When do you anticipate this criminal investigation to conclude?
I don't have a timetable. I would refer to the government of Israel to speak to. It's ultimately their investigation.
Right.
But what we have said to them is that we want the investigation to be prompt, we want it to be thorough, and we want it to be transparent.
And is U.S. considering to launch its own investigation, given she's a U.S. citizen?
We're going to await the outcome of this investigation before we make any further determinations.
Okay. And has there been any communication with your Israeli counterparts or IDF since Secretary called for a change in their rules of engagement? Have they assured you that they will take it seriously and they will make changes?
There have been ongoing communications about this. The same concerns that the Secretary raised publicly, we have raised privately to them. Those conversations are ongoing, and I don't want to speak to them in any detail at this point.
And